Yo, what's up, Misfit Nation? It's Crypto Kirk. We're gonna do a crypto roundup real quick, nothing too drastic. Anyway, we're gonna discuss top 20 coins and how far they've each fallen from their all-time highs. I'm gonna touch base on something called HashGraph. Can it compete with blockchain? Then we're also gonna go over an ICO that we have coming up. Nothing special. I know ICOs are not a topic of discussion, but just want to make you aware of it. And then we'll finish up with a roadmap, okay, of some 5 to 10 coins, key milestones within the next 3 or 4 weeks. Get it? Got it? Good, baby. It's the Crypto Misfits. Alright guys, I wanted to show you this chart. This was posted a few hours ago on Reddit, and it goes over the top 20 coins and how far they are down from their all-time high in percentage, okay? Okay. Here's what sticks out to me. Okay, and this is why I wanted to bring it to your attention. You got Binance, you got 3 coins that are under 65% down from their all-time high. To me, that's actually very good and speaks highly of the coin, what's behind it. That means the people find it valuable, okay? And Binance has shown itself to be a formidable entity in the crypto space. I mean, they're always nipping FUD in the bud almost immediately. Monero, old school project, old school project. It's the privacy of privacy, and people continue to use it heavily to this day. Bitcoin, of course, 64%. That's number one. And Monero, like I said, 64%. So what are we talking about here? In this kind of a market, I think we need to focus on, especially if you're not day trading or swing trading, focus on projects that can withstand times like these. And this chart tells me that it's Bitcoin, that it's Monero, and that it's Binance at the moment. To be honest, throw Litecoin in there because if not for the recent LightPay debacle and Charlie Lee pretty much pooping on himself, they wouldn't be at 69% down. They'd be a little less. They'd probably be under 65% themselves. So the point is if you're not super active in the market, then what we need to do is focus on long-term projects that are of high value, okay? That means in what could be a multi-year bear market or downtrend, these coins or projects will cushion their landings, so to speak, a lot better for you, okay? Alright guys, for this one I wanted to touch base on a newer technology, a newer platform type. Blockchain meet VCR. HashGraph just made you obsolete, okay? Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and blockchain can be difficult to explain to anyone regardless of technical expertise, and I thoroughly enjoy hearing one person stumble through explaining these concepts to another. The proof is in the numbers. A survey shared that nearly 6 out of 10 consumers said they'd never heard of blockchain, and 80% of those who said they've heard of it said they don't understand what it is. And here's the real kicker. Before we even come close to mainstream understanding, blockchain may already find itself settled alongside your favorite VCR, public payphone, and dot matrix printer as an obsolete technology. So, it is, according to company provided estimates, 50,000 times faster than blockchain. Swirlds is that company. Yeah, so this is the company Swirlds. I mean, you can see here Swirlds. This is the page where you can download their SDK or software development kit. Okay, so this is gives developers a chance to build apps onto their platform. So like I said, it's a private platform. So right off the bat, you know, it's going to be iffy to most, but it's secure as the algorithm is proven to be asynchronous, Byzantine, fault tolerant. This means that even if some members are malicious, then you will still be able to reach a consensus. It's also fair because no individual participant can manipulate the order of the transactions. In a blockchain-based system, it is possible for two transactions to be placed together in a single block where the miner may decide which one to recognize or what to do. In HashGraph, the transaction defaults to the timestamp, simply put. So it's fair. So the sum of it is this. We've seen blockchain choke as it approaches true scale, and as we look for the real game changers in distributed ledger technology, it may be HashGraph that gets the job done. But with no public ledger or token, HashGraph is trusting its partners to find the way. These partners are impressive, but you have to wonder if the private ledger strategy is going to work. Okay? I don't know. If it's going to be mass adopted, like if the banksters are going to allow it, there's going to have to be some sort of private aspect to it. However, he finishes off by saying it seems clear it's only a matter of time before we see a public ledger or a team making its HashGraph-based token available. And that's worth watching for. You don't want to be the person watching VHS in a neighborhood full of Blu-ray players. Now, if you ask me, I think if blockchain is superseded by, and it doesn't necessarily have to be HashGraph, it could be something that comes out that's better than HashGraph. So it's not a VCR to me. To me, it's more like the Laserdisc. I don't know if you guys remember that thing. It was ahead of its time, okay? Not even kidding with you. Look at this. Ahead of its time. It was the technologies and concepts behind Laserdisc are the foundation for later optical disc formats, including compact disc, DVD, and Blu-ray. Okay, but it was big, it was bulky, okay, and not many people caught on to them. I mean, it was bulky and it was slow. Like here, after one side was finished playing, the disc had to be flipped over in order to continue watching a movie. And some titles had 2 or more discs. Okay, these discs, the common size was 30 centimeters in diameter. I mean, that's not small. So it's just funny to me, okay? Many early discs used a substandard adhesive, and they were also known for something called laser rot. So, I mean, is that blockchain? Is this the way of blockchain? Are we in the midst of something called ether rot right now? I mean, that's what it seems like, right? So it never gained widespread use in the US, largely owing to high costs, okay, for players and the discs. It also remained largely obscure in Europe, more popular in Japan and some countries in Southeast Asia. A total of 16.8 million Laserdisc players were sold worldwide. Now, why do I bring that up? Because 16.8 was the amount of Bitcoins that were mined on January 13th of this year. So that was an important milestone for Bitcoin, where 80% of the entire supply had been mined up to that point. So it has a tie into Laserdisc, and I hope that's not I hope that doesn't mean bad things ahead for blockchain, although it could. Okay, now you gotta ask yourself, if not HashGraph, then what? I mean, there's gonna be something better that comes along. It's just how it is. Now, that's not FUD or anything. You could still make money. It's you're not gonna wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden HashGraph is the new blockchain and everything else is worth zero. That's not gonna happen. Okay, it's going to be, over a longer period of time. You're going to be able to see the red flags. You're going to be able to, have time to be proactive. But I want to put it out on the table. I want to give you guys food for thought, get your mind jogging a little bit, start thinking ahead, okay? Start thinking for yourself, okay? Start being your own person. Start being your own investor. Start being in control of your own monies. Okay, guys? So, yeah, I'm not saying blockchain's dead. I'm saying it will die one day. And we just need to be aware of that. Alright, so for this one, we have the next token, the Neon Exchange. It is going to be the exchange of choice launched on the Neo platform. So this is big news, and it's closing a chapter in its book, and that is the lottery registration will be closing soon. So it's a decentralized cryptographic trade and payment service, and it kind of looks like a Coinbase. You have to download the wallet, and after that you can register. Click on that, and you have to have your ID documents ready. KYC, accept the terms. You type in your name, you put your passport in, and your issuing country. And then as long as you have the wallet downloaded and installed, you put the address here and you register. Now that just puts your name into the lottery. The lottery, as you can see here, will be announced on March 31st. So it's expensive. It's $1 a token. That's pretty pricey for an ICO, if you ask me. But here's the team. It's a bunch of young guys, but it's really about the advisors, Da Hongfei and Eric Zan. These are the same guys that founded the Neo platform. So I believe it's their baby. They're gonna, they're gonna coddle it, bring it up nicely, and make sure it succeeds, in my opinion. So, we got the roadmap here. Who cares? Right now, I'm just bringing it to your attention if you guys were interested. All right, so here, you guys know me. I love to look at the crypto calendar. This is what you should spend some time doing yourself. I go to coinmarketcal.com, okay, and I look typically for things 3, 4, 5 weeks in advance. I go looking for things of substance, not an announcement of an announcement that's coming up, okay? So we look for platform launches, okay? Here, Origin Trail is gonna release Cosmos. It's market bidding mechanism, okay? Fully implemented blockchain fingerprinting virtualization, full GS1 validation. That's legit. I like this token. It's a low market cap, and it should have some nice gains. Icon, ICX, they're launching their platform supposedly before the end of April. Okay. Po is launching their marketplace. It will support custom content licenses in addition to Creative Commons and other industry standards. That's at the end of April. Oyster Pearl mainnet release, refinement of the software, the addition of the distributed reputation system, and integration with the Oyster contract. That's big news. Keep an eye on Pearl, PRL. So check this out. Digipulse token burning scheduled for April 30th. 67% of the total supply will be burned. I go to another one. It's cryptocal.com. DGPT coin burn April 30th. token burning scheduled for April 30th, 55% of total supply. So there's a discrepancy. That's 12% between two different websites and what they're saying. So who do you believe? You got to do further research, or if you're not even involved in Digipulse, then move on. Okay. Deep Onion has a mobile wallet coming up for both the iOS and Android. That's big news. Again, this is all a month out, guys. Ripple is being added to Revolut. Okay, that's an exchange or wallet where you can trade cryptocurrencies. Trade Token is launching their exchange, TIO, sometime in April. Populous is having a beta launch. The launch of live beta is on track for May 1st. Okay, so there you have it. This is some important stuff coming up. Tokens you might want to keep an eye on, and you look for things a few weeks in advance, guys, because what you want to do is you want to accumulate now. Okay, you want to accumulate on these tokens now. So in this case, I'm going to load up on some Icon or some TRAC or some PO, accumulate now, and then when the news hits, you sell some for profits. Now, you never sell 100%, guys. I like to save 5-10% because you never know. What if I had 100 ICX and I let it sit there? Okay, I just pulled my 95% out when I was ready to move on, but I left some behind. Why? Because you never know. What if Icon just blows up one year and you're like, oh shit, I had some, and you go and look and now it's worth way more than you ever imagined. So you save those, but you look for things of substance that are coming in 3 to 5 week span. Okay, and then you research that token. If you like TRAC and you see this is coming up and you think it's gonna cause a spike, then you load up now. When it spikes, you sell some or most. Don't sell all. I like to keep some for a rainy day. You never know. Okay, this is the roadmap show. It's the Crypto Misfits. Now we gotta go.